अनन्तमन्तलकरं यतं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। आज्ञातिमिरन्तस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुं मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरुब्रह्मा गुरुविष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरुसाक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। स्थावरं जङ्गमं यत्तं यत्किञ्चित् सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। पापजीव्यपि यत्सर्वं त्रैलोक्यं सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। सर्वश्रुतिशिरोरत्ना विरचिता पदम्बुजः वेदान्तं सूर्यो तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। चैतन्यश्रुतश्रुतो व्योमतीतो निरञ्जनः बिन्दुनाथकलातीता तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ज्ञानशक्ति समारोता तत्त्वमानविभूषितः भुक्तिमुक्तिप्रदाता च तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अनेकजन्मसम्प्राप्ता कर्मबन्धविदाहिने आत्मज्ञानप्रदानेन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। शोषणं भावसिन्धुश्च ज्ञापनं सारसम्पदः गुरुपारोरकं सम्यक् तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। न गुरुराधिकं तत्त्वं न गुरुराधिकं तपः तत्त्वज्ञानं परं नास्ति तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। मानता श्रीजगन्नाथा मद्गुरु श्रीजगद्गुरु ममात्मा सर्वभूतात्मा तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरुरादिरनादिश्च गुरुपरमदेवता गुरुपरतरं नास्ति तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव। श्री गुरु शरणं श्री विश्वानन्द शरणं श्री गुरु शरणं श्री विश्वानन्द शरणं श्री गुरु शरणं श्री Om Architaya Namaha, Om Artaya Namaha, Om Sthiti Pradaya Namaha, Om Janardanaya Namaha, Om Manoharaya Namaha, Om Mahakshaya Namaha, Om Siddheshwaraya Namaha, Om Bhasmavashitaya Namaha, Om Atmalingaya Namaha, Om Nigachana Prasakaya Namaha, Om Siddhisatanaya Namaha, Om Madhavaya Namaha, Om Karvasakaya Namaha, Om Sukshmaya Namaha, Om Vishokaya Namaha, Om Savikaya Namaha, Om Samadarshine Namaha, Om Darshaya Namaha, Om Achityaya Namaha, Om Niravankaraya Namaha, Om Nirmohaya Namaha, Om Avyagraya Namaha, Om Chittagrodaya Namaha, Om Vinashilaya Namaha, Om Savashaya Namaha, Om Kushalaya Namaha, Om Kshamaya Namaha, Om Satyakarmaya Namaha, Om Nirvikalpaya Namaha, Om Viraktaya Namaha, Om Atintraya Namaha, Om Satyasandaya Namaha, Om Pavitraya Namaha, Om Madhurasvabhavaya Namaha, Om Suranandaya Namaha, Om Nandanaya Namaha, Om Prasanatmane Namaha, Om Bhaktanidaye Namaha, Om Sakshaye Namaha, Om Samatnaye Namaha, Om Sadayogine Namaha, Om Haraye Namaha, Om Sutapaye Namaha, Om Somyaye Namaha, Om Guryaye Namaha, Om Vimutatmaye Namaha, Om Kabiraye Namaha, Om Guptaye Namaha, Om Atmaramaye Namaha, Om Srinivasaya Namaha, Om Devaye Namaha, Om Giridharaye Namaha, Om Dhanyaye Namaha, Om Gurave Namaha, Om Duratikramaye Namaha, Om Gahanaye Namaha, Om Bhagavate Namaha, Om Harisharanamadadarshakaya Namaha, Om Kutasvajakartakaye Namaha, Om Aviprayaya Namaha, Om Sarvamata Samatyaya Namaha, Om Shramakadavavardakaya Namaha, Om Premavatara Sri Vishwananda Swami Namaha. Ato Deva Avantono Yato Vishnu Vichakrame Traidivya Sapta Brahmabhi Ritam Vishnu Vichakrame Tredani Dade Padam Samodamasya Bhagum Sure Treni Pada Vichakrame Vishnu Gopa Ada Abhyaha Ato Dharmani Dharene Vishnu Karmani Pashyata Yatoho Vritani Paskase Indrasya Yujya Sakaha Tat Vishnoho Paramam Padagum Sada Pashyanti Suryaha Divi Vachakshuratatam Tat Vipraso Vipanyavo Jagruvagum Sasamindate Vishnuryat Paramam Padam. Premavattaraya vidmahe Sadgurudevaya dhimahi Tanno Vishwananda prachodayat. Om Premavattaraya vidmahe Sadgurudevaya dhimahi Tanno Vishwananda prachodayat. Om Premavattaraya vidmahe Sadgurudevaya dhimahi Tanno Vishwananda prachodayat. वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। श्री कृष्ण विष्णु मधुसूदन केतभारे नारायणाच्युत त्रिविक्रम चक्रपाणे दैत्यादिसर्जधर श्रीधर वासुदेवा गोपाल कृष्ण हरये तव सुप्रभातम् श्री रुक्मिणीश भवनाश हरे मुरारे राधेश गोपेश स्वरूप ब्रह्मादिवन्द्य श्री द्वारकाश्रय वैकुण्ठपते भुवनेकमूर्ते गोपाल देव हरये तव सुप्रभातम् मीनाकृते कमलरूप वराहमूर्ते त्रिविक्रमाय मुहते गुरु राम राम श्रीराम कृष्ण यदुनन्दन काल्की रूप गोपाल कृष्ण हरये तव सुप्रभातम् गोविन्द माधव मुकुन्द परात्परेश दामोदराब्जधर नन्द कदारि शौरि गो गोप गोपी जन संवृत दीनबन्धो गोपी जन प्रिय हरे तव सुप्रभातम् क्षीराग्निशायिन् जगत्पदाल्पशायिन् सद्भक्तहृन् सदनशायिन् रमाङ्गशायिन् श्रीगोपब्राह्ममृदुतल्पसुखादिशायिन् गोपालव हरे तव सुप्रभातम् श्रीकाश्यपात्रि सुखनारद गौतमादि ब्रह्मर्षि सङ्गमनि सङ्गमभारडेशो तिष्ठन्ति देव तव दर्शन भाग्य हेतो गोपाल शेखर हरे तव सुप्रभातम् मन्दार जाति तुलसी दल मालिकान्यहे माल्यानि आञ्जलि पुते समुदाहरन्ति तिष्ठन्ति त्वत्पवतले मुनीन्द्रः राधा मनोहर हरे तव सुप्रभातम् वेदत्रयं पतति गौतमकानगुह्यः गायन्ति सद्गुणगणो वरदा सवर्गः सङ्कीर्तयन्ति तव नाम कदा विशेषः श्रीनारदादि ऋषया तव सुप्रभातम् गोवर्धनोद्धरण गोपकिशोर गोपा गोपीजनामृत सुवेशः वादिभूत त्रिलोक्यमोहन सुमङ्गल दिव्य देह श्रीरुक्मिणीश वरदा तव सुप्रभातम् श्रीवत्सचीन शरणागत पारिजात भक्तार्ति भञ्जन कृपाकर दीनबन्धो दीयान्तका शौरी पाद्मोद्भवाति सुरसेवितपादमात्मा पाद्माधिनाथहरये तव सुप्रभातम् वृन्दातले विहरणाय महेन्द्रवन्द्या कान्तार्पदर्पहरतीय सुदेशरूपा चन्द्राननाय सितचन्दनलिप्तदेहा गोविन्द यादव हरे तव सुप्रभातम् श्रीनन्दनन्दनय षोडकुमारधीरा मायङ्गधीनदविचोल सुपुष्पहारा नीलाम्बुदाह सुशरीर रमाविहारा गोपालदेव हरये तव सुप्रभातम् श्रीभैश्रीचन्द्रवति सत्यसुगन्धिभद्रा श्रीमिन्द्रविन्द्रदिवसा प्रभुपुत्रिकान्यहे तिष्ठन्ति दिव्य भवमे तव सेवनार्थं गोपीमना प्रिय हरे तव सुप्रभातम् श्रीकृष्ण अच्युतानन्द मुकुन्द शौरी राधा मनोहर जनार्दन चक्रपाणे नमामि दिव्यमुनयोर्निशां वदन्ति ब्रह्मी मुहूर्तसमये तव सुप्रभातम् श्रीकृष्ण सुप्रभातम् ये पठन्ति अहर्निशां भूरि कृतान् महापापान् श्रीकृष्णर्ग्रहे दुःखम् ईश्वर परम कृष्ण सच्चिदानन्द विग्रह अनादिरादिर्गोविन्द सर्वकरणाकरणं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि चिन्तामणि प्रकर सद्मसुकल्पवृक्ष दक्षावृतेषु सुरभिरभिपादयन्ता लक्ष्मी सहस्रशतसम्भ्रम सेव्यमाना गोविन्दमादिपुरुषा तमहं भजामि वेणुं क्वणन्तमरविन्ददयालकाक्षं वर्धावतं समसितं बुधसुन्दराङ्गं कन्दर्पकोटिकमनीय विशेषशोभा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषा तमहं भजामि आलोलचन्द्रकलसद्वनमाल्यवंशे रत्नाकरं प्रणयकेलिकलाविलासा श्यामं त्रिभङ्गललितं नियता प्रकाशा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषा तमहं भजामि अङ्गानि यस्य सकलेन्द्रियवृत्तिमन्ते पश्यन्ति पन्ति कलयन्ति चिरं जगन्ति आनन्दचिन्मय सदुज्ज्वल विग्रहस्य गोविन्दमादिपुरुषा तमहं भजामि अद्वैतमच्युतमनादि अनन्तरूपम् आद्यं पुराणपुरुषं नवयौवनश्च वेदेषु दुर्लभमनुर्लभमात्मपात्रो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषा तमहं भजामि भक्तस्तु कोटिशतवत्सरसम्प्रगाम्यो वायोरथापि मनसो मुनिपुङ्गवाणं सोऽप्यस्ति यत्प्रपदसिंहविचिन्त्य दाध्वे गोविन्दमादिपुरुषा तमहं भजामि एको प्रसोरचयतुं जगदण्डकोटिं यश्चत्तिरस्ति जगन्नाथचयाय दन्तः अन्दन्तरस्थ परमाणुचयान्तरस्थ गोविन्दमादिपुरुषः तमहं भजामि यद्भावभावितधियो मनुजैश्च देव सम्प्राप्य रूपमहिमा सनयानभूषः सुप्तेय एव निगमा प्रथितस्तुवन्ति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषः तमहं भजामि आनन्दचिन्मयरसा प्रतिभाविताभिः तावीय एव नित्यरूपतया कलाभिः गोलोक एव निवसत्यखिलात्मभूतो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषः तमहं भजामि प्रेमञ्जनाचुरित भक्तिविलोचनेन सन्ते सदैव हृदयेषु विलोकयन्ति यं श्यामसुन्दरमचिन्त्य गुणस्वरूपा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषः तमहं भजामि रामादिमूर्तिषु कलानियमेन तिष्ठन् नानावतारमकरोत् भुवनेषु किन्तु कृष्णः स्वयं समभवत् परमपुमान्यो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषः तमहं भजामि यस्य प्रभां प्रभवतो कोटिष्वशेषवसुधादिविभूतिहीनं तद्ब्राह्मनिष्कलमनन्तमशेषभूता गोविन्दमादिपुरुषः तमहं भजामि मायाह्यस्य जगदन्तश्रुतानि सुते वेदोऽन्यतद्विषयवेदवितायमाना सद्भावलम्बि परसद्भविशुद्धसात्मा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषः तमहं भजामि आनन्दचिन्मयरसत्मतया मनःषु या प्राणिनां प्रतिफलं स्मरतामुपेत्य वीराणि तेन भुवनानि जयास्रा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषः तमहं भजामि गोलोकनं विनिजतं निजले च तस्य देवी महेश हरिरामसुतेषु तेषु ते ते प्रभावनिचया विहितर्षयेण गोविन्दमादिपुरुषः तमहं भजामि श्रीस्थितिप्रलयसाधनशक्तिरेखा जायेव यस्य भुवनानि विपर्ति दुर्गा ईशानरूपमपि यस्य च चेष्टते सा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषः तमहं भजामि श्रीराम्यतारतिविकारविशेषयोगात् सञ्जायते नहि तथा प्रति अस्ति हेतुः यं शम्भुतामपि तथा समपेति कार्यान् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषः तमहं भजामि दीपार्चिरेव शान्तरमापुपेत्य दीपायते विविधहेतुसमानधर्मा यस्ताविरेव च विष्णुतया विभाति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषः तमहं भजामि व्याकारणार्गलजले भजति स्वयोगात् नेत्रामनन्दजगनन्दसरोमकोपः आधारशक्तिमवलम्ब्य परस्वमूर्तिं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषः तमहं भजामि यस्यैकविश्वसितकालमतावलम्ब्य जीवन्ति लोमविरजा जगन्नाथः विष्णुर्महर्षैः यस्य कलाविशेषो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषः तेजः श्रियं कियन् पतयति अपि अत्वदत्र ब्रह्माय एष जगदानविधानकर्ता गोविन्दमादिपुरुषः तमहं भजामि यत्पादपालवयुगं विनिधाय कुम्भा तद्वे प्रणाम समये सकलाधिराजः विघ्नं विहस्तु मलमस्य जगत्त्रयस्य गोविन्दमादिपुरुषः तमहं भजामि भक्तिर्महीगगनमम्बुमरोजिषश्च कालश्च पद्ममहसीति जगत्त्रयाणि यस्माद्भवन्ति विभवन्ति विशान्तियांश गोविन्दमादिपुरुषः तमहं भजामि यच्चक्षुरेष सरिता सकलाग्रहाणां राजा समस्तसुरमूर्तियशेषतेजः यस्याज्ञया प्रमथि संवृतकालचक्रो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषः तमहं भजामि धर्मोद्रवापनिचयश्रुतयष्टवंशे ब्रह्मादिकीर्तपरगावदयश्च जीवः यदान्तमन्त्रविभवात्मकथा प्रभावं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषः तमहं भजामि यस्मिन्तलोकमदविद्रमहो स्वकर्म फलरूपफलभजममादनोति कर्माणि निकृदति किञ्चित् भक्तिभाजं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषः तमहं भजामि यत्क्रोधकामसहजा प्रणयादिवीचे वात्साय मोहगुरुगौरवसेव्यभावहे सञ्चित्य तस्य सनिचित्तरुमापुरे गोविन्दमादिपुरुषः तमहं भजामि ईश्वर परम कृष्ण सच्चिदानन्द विग्रह अनादिरादिर्गोविन्द सर्वकरणकरणं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषः तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषः तमहं भजामि।
आज्ञनं तिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. Jai Gurudev. The verse this morning is from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 9, Chapter 10, verse number 4. Gurvartityakvarajyo Vyacharat Anuvanam Padma Padyam Priyaya Panishparshakshamabhyam Mruchita Patarujuyo Harindra Nujbhyam Narupya Surpankaya Priya Viraharusha Ropita Bru Vijrumba Trashtabdir Padasetu Kaladeva Dahana Kosalendro Vatanam. It's a long verse. To keep the promise of his father intact, Lord Ramachandra immediately gave up the position of king and, accompanied by his wife Madhusita, wandered from one forest to another on his lotus feet, which were so delicate that they were unable to bear even the touch of Sita's palms. The Lord was also accompanied by a king of the monkeys and by his own younger brother, Lord Lakshmana. Both of them gave him relief from the fatigue of wandering in the forest. Having cut off the nose and ears of Surpanakha, thus disfiguring her, the Lord was separated from Mother Sita. He therefore became angry, moving his eyebrows and thus frightening the ocean, who then allowed the Lord to construct a bridge to cross the ocean. Subsequently, the Lord entered the kingdom of Ravana to kill him, like a fire devouring a forest. May that Supreme Lord Ramachandra give us all protection. I think that this story is well known to everyone from Ramayana. We know the life of Rama and the circumstances which happened during his life and especially during the time of exile. Today I would like to focus on a very particular character, which is Surpanakha, the sister of King Ravana, and the role which she played, very, let's say, on one hand insignificant, but on other hand with a great impact, or with, let's say, a big impact, unfortunately negative impact. However, we know that everybody has the role to play, and even the demonic or evil beings have their role to play in order that the bigger Leela happens. And let us just see her life. We know that she was the sister of Ravana, who was the king of Lanka, and she was the daughter, interestingly, of a sage. So her father was a sage, but her mother was Rakshasi, a demoness. And her life was that she, in her youth, she secretly married Danava prince. He was from another clan, and a clan of the, let's say, demons, which, or asuras, which are quite in enemy, were in enemy with Ravana at that time. So basically her marriage displeased King Ravana at that time very much, so much so that he decided to kill both of them. So he wanted to kill his sister and also her husband, which he succeeded with the husband. He finally killed him. There was a war, and he was killed. But he was prevented of killing his sister by his wife, by Ravana's wife, Mandodari, who in nature, Guruji said, was very saintly, actually. And so her life was spared. Surpanakha was not killed, and he was asked by Mandodari to just, since she was a widow now, that she looks for another husband, and she roams around and just looks for another husband, which she did. She was roaming around within Lanka and also southern of India, the forests of southern India, where was also the place where she met Rama in exile, during his exile, and was so much attracted by him, by his beauty, that she wanted to marry him. So she took a beautiful form, because usually the demonesses, they don't necessarily look very, very attractive. So she took a beautiful form to entice him. But of course, Rama was surely aware of what is going on and also who she is. So being also very faithful to his wife, he kindly rejected her. And let's say, she tried with Lakshmana, since he was the younger brother of Rama and also very beautiful and attractive. So she went on to try her luck with him. But of course, Lakshmana also refused her, which made her very angry to be being refused. She became angry and envious of Mother Sita, so that she attacked. She wanted to attack Sita. She reassumed her demonic form, and by attacking Sita, she was prevented, she was protected. Sita was protected by Lakshmana. And in this attack, Surpanakha lost her nose, because Lakshmana, by protecting Sita, he cut off the nose of Surpanakha. She, being very humiliated and hurt, went to her brothers, and she complained about it. She went first to her first brother. Then, when he was not successful in attacking Rama and Lakshmana, she went on to complain to Ravana, to her other brother, where actually Ravana heard about Sita and about Rama and Lakshmana being in the forest, and where he heard about Sita's beauty. And when the moment was that Ravana, or this wish in Ravana was born, to abduct Sita. So therefore, I said that her role was, in one hand, very small, but had a big impact, that it kindled the flame of in Ravana to have Sita as his wife. And we, of course, know the story, how everything went on. But focusing on Surpanakha, for me, she represents a woman who is pretty much ungrounded. She just wants to marry Rama, the king, who is already married, and she is somehow very much confused and lost in his attempt to find a husband and to settle down. And this satsang I would like to dedicate to this topic, which is often in connection with women, especially with women, can be also with men, that we lose ground and we become ungrounded. And we know that this is a quality which Guruji does not really like. He does not really like ungrounded people. Many times we heard about this. And recently also I had an encounter with a young lady who approached me and asked if it's possible to ask Guruji for permission that she stays around ashram for a while, visiting our prayers and participating in our, let's say, daily life, despite being not a follower of Guruji, but a follower of another master. And I was wondering why she would ask Guruji for permission because everybody is welcome in our ashram and everybody can come for the prayers and participate into the seva and so on. But he insisted somehow, and so I noticed that there is a story behind, which she also revealed, that on certain occasion, Guruji saw her and told her to leave the ashram and not to come again. And she was assuming that this was the reason was that she should go back to her master and that this is not, Bhakti Marga is not her path, and that he just wanted to help her in going back to her master. However, the way how she was talking, I noticed also that I asked her, can it be that there is also some problem with being ungrounded? Because I know that Guruji, when he sees this, that he can be quite strict with it, also protecting the person who is being ungrounded in this way. But she did not really connect with this idea of being ungrounded. So, okay, she asked me if I can ask Guruji, and I agreed to it. I sent him a message and asked about her, if she can stay. And his answer was very, very clear. No, that he can't stay because of this reason, because she's ungrounded and wants to marry him. And so I found the connection with Surpanakha. I went to the lady and we talked. I called her that we sit together and we talked. And I told her about this, that Guruji didn't allow her and that the reason is not being grounded. So I didn't go into the details, but he herself then revealed certain things which she, let's say, sent him in a letter and so on. But interestingly, what I noticed is that she could not actually see herself as being ungrounded, and she had her point stand how she sees the situation, and very often this line is very, very thin between devotion, bhakti, and then being ungrounded and imagine things and, let's say, going into direction which is not healthy anymore and which is even dangerous. And we will see, comparing ourselves with gopis, with Guruji, Krishna, and so on, which on one side, yes, it can be devotion, and on the other side, it can be also dangerous, because simply we cannot compare ourselves also with the gopis if we are not on that level of surrender and prem, love for God. So therefore, I wanted that we look a little bit about ungroundedness. What are the reasons and what are the solutions and what it is. And I would summarize it as an excess of emotions and thoughts which take over and separate us from the reality of now, of this reality, of the present reality or present moment, and create their own reality. So ungrounded people, basically, they live in their own world and space, which is not anymore in tune with the present moment and this reality. And the consequence of this is, or I would say that this is the consequence of spending much time in the mental and emotional aspect of ourselves. And being not really rooted in this material form in our body. And this is even, I found that in the physics you can see it, or you can explain it, that when our physical body takes on a certain, or the electrical charge that is different that of Earth's surface, we become ungrounded. And our body usually has a neutral electrical charge, which is only the conductor of energy, and the surface of the Earth has a negative electrical charge. So basically, when we are not anymore in connection with the Earth, with this electrical charge of the Earth, we disconnect somehow and become ungrounded. And I found it interesting that even in the physics you can explain this, that removing the excess of emotional or thought charge is called grounding. So we need to remove this excess of the emotions and thoughts which have a different electrical charge than the Earth surface. And in this way we can actually explain that there is a lack connection of the Earth, or of our, let's say, material presence where we are in, and just project ourselves in the past and the future, which causes the disconnection from the ground, let's say. And there are, of course, different levels of being ungrounded and different signs. But mostly that ungrounded people, they're emotionally unstable and unreliable. They easily feel overwhelmed, lost, and confused. And then they're also not really clear in their thinking, and often also when they express themselves, they're not clear. You cannot clearly understand them because they're not focused. It feels like their energy is like playing around, and mostly around in the head area. They're also disconnected from their environment and might tend to move a lot, not having like real home somewhere or feeling home, but roaming around a little bit there, a little bit there. And they might have lots of ideas, but with no basis and no prospects of realizing them. And also one of the character of being, or signs of being ungrounded, is that ungrounded people think that they're superior. So partly I took also Guruji's feedback, what he said about the ungrounded people. But of course it can go deeper into until it becomes really like that people have phobias, fears, or feeling of being abandoned, victim mentality, and codependency, and so on. And of course, this can be triggered by many things, also by certain trauma in life which happen, and just we lose ground. The reasons for, let's say, being ungrounded can be that we don't want to face, again, ourselves. We don't want to deal with what is inside of us, what the life presents us to see and to work out with ourselves in this life. We deny the present moment. We want to push it away. We cannot even hold the present moment because we don't want to be challenged by what the life gives us to learn, basically. It's always about learning and growing. So we don't want to deal with it. And we then look for solutions in the future where or elsewhere where we feel that we can survive, that we can enjoy, or let's say enjoy life. And we are simply not willing to deal with what is now. So we are very busy, or the person who is ungrounded usually is very busy in rushing and doing many things, but not seeing the importance to take the time and to see what the present moment presents. Often also, reason can be that we deny the material world. We deny this material existence and look for some other, let's say, heavenly existence where we will be saved, where we will feel much better. So we want to go in the other spheres, and indeed we are somehow inwardly in some other spheres and not really in on our feet on the earth. And this can also be one of the reasons why we just are not grounded. And this is also connected with the wrong understanding of who we are or who God is. Because if we deny material nature, this means also that we don't understand what is material nature. Because we know from Bhagavad Gita that material nature is part also of God. It's His apara prakriti, His lower nature, but it is His nature. So we cannot avoid the material. We can just experience the divine in the material. So we need to understand that this body is a temple of God, and that these 5 elements, we are one part of us experience through this body, through these 5 elements. Here, the reality on this world, we work out karma, we grow spiritually, and even the realization happens also in the body here in this world. So the material is important. It's just the matter of understanding to see that this is the lower nature where we come to get the realization, and we need to go through material nature on the path of realization and not avoiding it. So God resides also in the plants and in the oceans and in the birds and in the heart of every man. And this is not to go run away from our bodies and from the material world, but to have the right understanding and to enable this relationship with ourselves, with our Atma, and from Atma to Paramatma with God to happen. The solutions for being more grounded are to take time and to feel present in the body, to feel this grounding presence, and not allowing this emotional and mental part to take over. It's there, but not to allow to take over and to start living in our dream world. We need to be aware, to become more and more aware of all the aspects of ourselves and to integrate all aspects of ourselves. We need also to be aware and connect to our surrounding. And as ungrounded people tend to disconnect with the surrounding, and maybe also even not having then really ideas how to connect again. One very simple opportunity is to serve, to give, to share, for example, to offer something to others. It's service. It's also service to humanity. Padaseva Bhakti, we can also say that we can offer service to others, and in this way we easily can get grounded, can get in connection with other people and ground ourselves. And of course, we can also ground ourselves by going in the nature, by connecting more with earth itself. We know that going barefoot grounds, doing physical work in the garden. We talked a few days ago about this topic, and Bhuvaneshwari, you said that when you were in charge of the garden, Guruji sent all ungrounded people to you. I guess now it's to Sudamai. Yes, this is also a reason to ground, or good opportunity to ground. And also this awareness that God is in all things. God is really in all things. He provides everything. He's everywhere, and He's also in this material world present. And I believe when this realization happened, by His grace also, that we will see that He's indeed so close and everywhere present. And what we can also, of course, do is like 5 elements retreats, which happens very often with Guruji, or Swami Keshava also organize it regularly. Or, for example, Prithvi Mudra, which is also for being more grounded. So we can help ourselves, or people can help themselves, of course, to ground themselves. But they need to be aware of it, that they're ungrounded, and to want to change this. And I think this is something also very subtle. I know that from my experience, also Guruji, it was many years ago, but he pointed also this out, to be ungrounded, to ground myself more. I was in the beginning very much thinking that I need to share everything with my Guru, and also especially because I had a very strong dreams and some visions, and when something very new came, which I couldn't understand, I asked him, or I wrote to him. And one day I was obviously more lost in this idea of what is the meaning of it, and I sent him a message, and he just answered, "Get grounded, become like get grounded," something like this. And when he sent the message, when I read the message, I was, oh my God, like I'm ungrounded. So and of course, this is the first step. We start to reflect on it. What does it mean? Where I'm ungrounded? Where I, let's say, went out of the track and went over the limits, and what makes me then not grounded? And this is the first steps of change when we analyze ourselves. Oh, I was thinking this is actually normal, but this is not normal. I left, let's say, the track, and Guruji, of course, with his feedback, he brings us back on the right track. And Guruji says, when people lose ground, they like to imagine many things, identify to so many aspects, and this is the mistake, he said. And he also said that as long as your mind and your heart is not purified completely, you can't listen to your heart. As much as spirituality talks about listening to your heart, listening to your feelings, listening to your intuition, but yet it is a journey towards that. It is a spiritual transformation. So you have to purify yourself. Otherwise, you will still sit into that fantasy, into that delusion that you have inside of you. And he says also one has to be very careful while going into such fantasy, because in that fantasy, you will put yourself the center point of everything. And he said also that if our mindset is not in accordance to our path, or in accordance to the teaching of the Guru, then it is our own fantasy that we are building up. and that this is very dangerous because we can lose the grace itself. We can lose the opportunity, this opportunity in life which is given to us by Guru, by God. And Guruji also says that he says the master, so he himself is very grounded. The masters are not flying around. They're very, very grounded and very present and very practical. And all these aspects of this material world, they embodied also in them. So he emphasized that for ungrounded people, knowledge is very important. He says the right understanding of our path. And this also means that we understand really the teaching which Guru is giving us, diving deeper into the teaching and also inside of us, understanding what it really means. And to look then in our behavior, in our mindset, how we think, to notice what needs to be also transformed, to be aware of it, because we know when we are aware of something, this is already, let's say, the beginning of transformation. The transformation process has already started. And then to develop the ability to listen, he also emphasized this, we need to listen, really to listen what Guru is telling us, not in our fantasy, what we feel, oh, but I think he meant this or he meant that. No, when his words, really to take it and to listen in the right way, to understand also from inside. And he says also to do our seva, to be passionate about them, to do it with love. This also helps to ground. In general, Guruji says that spirituality is when each moment of our life we are living that connection with Bhagavan with both feet on the ground. Jai Gurudev.
Namaste Narasimhaya, Namaste Narasimhaya, Namaste Narasimhaya, Pradadadadadadayine, Pradadadadadadayine,
Narita Hiranyakashipu Tanobrinda Vishavarita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Tavakara Kamala Vare Nakama Shinga Lalita Hiranyakashipu Tanobrinda Vishavarita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Keshavarita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Keshavarita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Narasimha Dev Narasimha Dev Narasimha Dev Jaya Narasimha Dev Jaya Narasimha Dev Narasimha Dev Narasimha Dev Jaya Narasimha Dev Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Bhakta Swarupa Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Bhakta Swarupa Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Gurudev 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev Jaya Jaya Gurudev 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev Shri Vishwananda Gurudev 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 Shri Vishwananda Gurudev Shri Vishwananda Gurudev 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 Shri Vishwananda Gurudev Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Yatindraya Karunakaraya Mangala Mangala Me Yatindraya Karunakaraya Mangala Mangala Me Prabhati Dharma Viharataya Mangala Mangala Me Prabhati Dharma Viharataya Mangala Mangala Me Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Sai Rama Pratishtitaya Mangala Mangala Me Sai Rama Pratishtitaya Mangala Mangala Me Tridanda Dharane Gorakajaya Mangala Mangala Me Tridanda Dharane Gorakajaya Mangala Mangala Me Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Ragesa Kankaradaya Mangala Mangala Me Ragesa Kankaradaya Mangala Mangala Me Mananataya Darilidharaya Mangala Mangala Me Paramatma, Tuma Antarayami, Swami Tuma Antarayami, Para Brahma Parameshwara, Para Brahma Parameshwara, Tuma Sabake Swami, Om Jai Jagadish Hare, Tuma Karuna Ke Sagara, Tuma Palana Karata, Swami Tuma Palana Karata, Mer Sevaka Tuma Swami, Mer Sevaka Tuma Swami, Kripa Karo Bharata, Om Jai Jagadish Hare, Tuma Hoye Ka Agochara, Sabake Pranapati, Swami Sabake Pranapati, Kisa Vini Milon Dayamaya, Kisa Vini Milon Kripamaya, Tuma Kome Kumati, Om Jai Jagadish Hare, Dina Bandhu Dukha Harata, Tuma Rakshaka Mere, Swami Tuma Rakshaka Mere, Karuna Hata Badao, Karuna Hata Badao, Sharana Pada Tere, Om Jai Jagadish Hare, Vishaya Vikara Nitama, Papa Haro Deva, Swami Papa Haro Deva, Shada Bhakti Badao, Shada Prema Badao, Santana Ki Seva, Om Jai Jagadish Hare, Dana Mada Dana Sabha Hai Tera, Swami Sabha Kuch Hai Tera, Swami Sabha Kuch Hai Tera, Tera Tujhko Arpan, Tera Tujhko Arpan, Kya lage mera, Om Jai Jagadish Hare, Om Jai Jagadish Hare, Swami Jai Jagadish Hare, Bhakt Janon ke साथ दास जनों के साथ जन्म में दूर करे, Om Jai Jagadish Hare, मन चाकर राखो जी, गिरधारी लाला चाकर राखो जी, गिरधारी लाला चाकर राखो जी, गिरधारी लाला चाकर राखो जी, मन चाकर राखो जी, गिरधारी लाला चाकर राखो जी, गिरधारी लाला चाकर राखो जी, गिरधारी लाला चाकर राखो जी, चाकर राखो, चाकर राखो, चाकर राखो जी, चाकर राखो, चाकर राखो, चाकर राखो जी, माने चाकर राखो जी, गिरधारी लाला चाकर राखो जी, श्याम माने चाकर राखो जी, गिरधारी लाला चाकर राखो जी, गोविंद माने चाकर राखो जी, गिरधारी लाला 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 चाकर राखो जी, त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव, त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव, त्वमेव विद्या प्रविदा त्वमेव, त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव, त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव, नमस्तो मा साधमय, नमस्तो मा ज्योतिर्गमय, मृत्युर्मामृतगमय, Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu, Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu, Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu, Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, Shri Guru Pyo Namaha, Hari Om. Merci Bolo Lakshmarayana Bhagavan ki Jai, Merci Bolo Shri Bhutabhrteshwarnath Bhagavan ki Jai, Merci Bolo Shri Radha Krishna Kankaila ki Jai, Merci Bolo Bhagavata Kriya Babu ji ki Jai, Merci Bolo Shri Manojashari ki Jai, Merci Bolo Sadguru Deva Sri Swami Vishwananda Mahaprabhu ki Jai, Om Govindaya Gopijanavaya Paraya Paramapurushaya Parakarma Mantra Yantra Tantra Oshatrasi Shastrani Sampraya Sampraya Mrityo Mochaya Mochaya Om Namo Bhagavate Mahasudarshanaya Dipti Jvala Pirta Sarvati Shapana Upat Parashimahe Parabrahmane Pramajyotishe Svaha Om Shanti 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 Shri Guru Namaha Hari Om